you can win this beautiful car on the turn of a single card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Card Sharks. Good morning to you. We're going to meet our two players and try to give away a lot of money and a new card, too. But before we do that, let's say hi to the two prettiest ladies in television. Our models, our dealers on Card Sharks are Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Here they are. Come on down. This is the morning sexy look.
Is it?
Yeah, that's very nice. All right. If you would deal the cards from the top of the game, we'll say hi to our two Card Sharks. And here they are right now. Hello, smiling lady.
Hello.
This is our champion, Linda, and Linda's won $10,900 in cash. Does your husband know it yet?
Yes, he does.
What'd he say?
Oh, he was thrilled, but my 13-year-old son has already spent every penny.
They'll do it.
He's made his list. He read part of it to me last night.
Yeah, they'll do it immediately. Tell us a little bit more about Linda.
Well, my name is Linda Dollar.
Yeah, as in 10,900.
10,900.
Yes.
And I'm from the South. My home's in Jasper, Alabama, and I'm out here visiting.
How many people live in Jasper?
I called about 212 last night. There may be a few more than that.
212 people in
Right.
Jasper, and you called
The
them all.
population's about 7,000.
All right, great. Hello, Dan. Welcome to our show.
Hi, Bob. How are you? My name is Dan Beasley. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I'm a sales rep. I'm happily married and expecting a little card shark.
No kidding. I hope it's a joker. Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah. Oh, no. Joker comes up. You get another chance.
Oh, great. Be a joker then.
Yeah. All right, if you're ready, let's play this game. We got the cards all dealt out. Win 2 games, you're the champ. That's all you have to remember. We're on our way. Linda, here we go. First question for you. We surveyed 100 single women. We asked them, is there something wrong with just about every man you date? How many single women said there is something wrong with every man they date?
Okay, I think single women are very demanding. They're very discerning about qualities, and they know what they're looking for, and they have specifications. So I think they're probably going to find something they don't like about just about every man. So I think it's going to be a pretty high number. I'm going to say about 67.
67 out of 100. You think all single women have specifications?
I think so. Oh.
Huh. No. Dan.
All right,
higher or lower than 67?
I tend to agree with Linda a little bit there, though, but I think it's going to be a little higher because women, they feel that when they want a man, they want their man to be what they're looking for. When my wife found me, she wanted me to be what she was looking for.
Does your wife have specifications?
Oh, definitely.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Never met a girl with specifications before. The actual number of single women who said there's something wrong with every man they date is 63. Wasn't higher, it was a little bit lower. All right, Linda, we're on our way for the day. There's a card for you. How's that? Oh, you want to go lower? Well, let's see. How about that?
Let's go lower again.
Again lower? Well.
And let's go higher this time.
Gonna go higher than the 4. It is.
Let's go higher.
Higher.
Yeah.
With not much confidence, she's going to go higher. If it's higher, she wins game number 1. Higher than the 5. Boy, you almost froze, too, didn't you? Yeah. She was thinking about freezing right there. Okay. So now, would you hang on to those? Take those to my dressing room. I'll meet you back there in just a moment with those cards,
Good
okay?
poker hand, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Dan, you ready? Free chance. There we go. Jack?
Okay, it's going to be lower than the jack.
Lower than the jack. Yeah.
Higher than a 2, Bob.
Go on. Got it.
Freeze right there, Bob.
Teach your opponent about that rule, will you there, Dan? Okay. He will freeze right there. We'll pause with these words and we'll be right back with more Card Sharks. Don't feel bad. It's okay.
Done.
At Buzzer, we got game. Including Match Game, Supermarket Sweep, Super Password, Family Feud, and now Buzzer's got The Price is Right.
Come on down.
Buzzer, the home of game shows.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're going to continue with game number 1 between our champion and our challenger. And Dan, this next question goes to you. And Dan, this is one of our educated guess questions. Oh, these are fun. I really like these.
Okay.
All right. During World War II, from how many feet away could a U.S. submarine hit a battleship with a torpedo? From how many feet away?
Okay, well, my granddad, he's told me that he served in World War II. And he's telling me some pretty wild...
Wait a minute, Dan. I was around during World War II.
Well,
Don't start with that granddad stuff with me, pal.
My granddad is a young guy, though. He still plays tennis, and, I mean, you know, he's a pretty young guy. So he tells me some pretty wild stories about World War II. And I believe that a submarine can hit a tanker about maybe 300 feet.
300 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what Linda says about this. Were you around during World War II, Linda?
No. But
Let me check with Susanna. Were you around during World War II?
No, wasn't.
I'm not going to ask Gene Wood. I darn sure know the answer there.
Okay, during World War II.
Yeah, he said 300 feet. A submarine could hit a battleship with a torpedo.
Oh, I think technology was a little more advanced than that. I think the number's going to be higher.
It could be higher than that. The actual number of feet from which a World War II submarine could hit a battleship with a torpedo is 27,000 feet. Yes. Long
ways high.
Yes. It's Linda with the ace. Here we go, kid.
Okay, lower.
Lower than the ace, 7.
Higher.
Higher, the lady says. Is it?
No!
Not. Back to the ace she goes, and Dan with a free chance with this 8.
I'm going to say 8 is lower than the 8.
Lower than the 8? Yeah, it is.
All right, I'm going to freeze right there.
You're going to freeze? He's going to freeze there. Okay. We'll let him freeze. He's one card away from winning this game. Why not? Okay, let's go on. Linda, this is your question. And let me tell you, all this week, we're very happy to have 10 16-year-old girls from Cerritos High School with us. So, ladies, if you'd please join us, they're going to help us with our game. Oh, those California girls.
Yeah.
Here we go, Linda. Here's your question. Before the show, we ask our 10 girls, if you kept a diary of absolutely everything you did, would you let your mother read it? How many of these 10 girls would let their mother read their diary?
Oh, these are lovely girls, and I'm sure they've
Aren't
got
they
a
pretty?
lot to write about in those diaries. And although they probably have a very good relationship with their mother, they have communication.
How do you know that?
The wholesome, well brought up look.
I understand.
All right, good. I think still a diary's personal. I don't think
How
very
many would
of
let their
them.
mother read the diary?
4.
4. Dan, higher or lower than 4?
I think it's going to be... These women, these girls, they look like they got a pretty good relationship with their moms, and they tend to say, Mom, is everything okay in this page in my diary? I say it's going to be probably a little higher.
A little higher than that. I don't know, guys. These are 16-year-old girls. I have no idea about the answer, but I raised one. Let's see. Actual number of these girls who would let their mother read their diary is none of them. Yeah. I mean, we're talking none of them, right? Kelly, where are you? Kelly, you wouldn't want your mom to read that diary, would you?
Way.
No, why?
Whatever she doesn't know won't hurt her, and it's none of her business either.
You're absolutely right about that, see? Modern girls, 16 years old. Thank you, ladies. It's going to be fun having you here all week. All right. You ready, Linda?
I'm ready again.
Want to keep this ace?
I think I'll keep the
I
ace.
knew you would.
And I'm going to go lower.
Lower again.
And I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 4. My gosh.
I do.
Let's go over here to Dan. One card at a time, Dan.
I got to go higher, Bob.
Higher. If it's higher, Dan,
All right.
you win the game.
All right.
You do.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Hey, you got $100.
All right.
That's all right, too, isn't it? Sure.
All right.
You win game number 1, you win the next game, you'll be the champ. Linda has got to
Great.
try to keep that from happening, and Susanna's going to deal out the cards in the same deck, and we're on our way now with game number 2. And Dan, this is yours. Try this one out.
All right.
We surveyed 100 millionaires, and we asked them, do you ever deliberately go to a self-serve gas station just because it's cheaper? How many millionaires do go to a self-serve gas station?
That's why they're millionaires, because they go to a self-service gas. They try to save money. I believe if I was a millionaire, I would try to save as much as I can so I
If
can
you were
get
a millionaire,
more.
would you go to a self-serve gas station?
Sure, I would. I tell my wife all the time, if we had $1 million, I wouldn't want anyone to know. So
That's
I'll
true.
act like I don't, and then
Right.
I'll go in and I'll pump it myself. So I'll say that that number's going to be, out of 100, that'll be about 65.
65 out of 100 millionaires would go to a self-serve gas station. Linda, what do you think?
Oh, I think the number's going to be a little lower. They've worked hard to get that $1 million, and I think they're going to enjoy that and spend their time doing something else besides pumping
Pumping
gas.
gas, yeah. You would think so, wouldn't you?
Oh, I hope so.
The actual number of millionaires who go to self-serve gas stations is 74. Wasn't lower, it was higher. That's amazing.
Yes, it is. All right. They feel like
I know a millionaire that does the same thing.
That's why they're millionaires. They
I
don't
guess
spend
so.
their money. That's right.
You ready, Dan?
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, lower than a king.
Lower. Got it.
Lower than a 9.
Lower. Got it.
Higher than a 4.
Is it? Yes.
Lower than a king.
If it's lower, you're the champ. Are you?
Yes. All right. Woo. Yes, sir.
That's all right, isn't it?
That's all right.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations to you, Dan.
Thanks.
Well, Linda, it's $10,900. Thank you very much for being with us, and say hi to everybody in Jasper, will you? Okay, bye-bye. Come on, Dan. This is where the action is over here. We're going to have some fun now. Just look out there. Your public wants to see you.
All right.
We're going to pause for these words and be back with our champ and let him win some money, maybe a new car, too. It's going to be fun. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Hey! Special. Welcome back to Card Sharks. All right, champ, this is where the fun begins. Now, the ladies have a deck of cards that you cut earlier. Let me remind you that in addition to all the money you can win, we've added a couple of jokers to the deck. When a joker comes up, that gives you another chance of winning a brand new car. And because you won 2 games and because you're the champ, I mean, you're number 1. Got it?
All right.
Susanna's got a joker for you, so you know you at least have one chance of winning that car. You can change 1 card per line. Keep that in mind. It's an important rule. Okay. And let's give him $200 to bet with. Can we do that? You're on your way.
All right.
All right, Big Dan, you got $200, and there's an ace
All
for
right.
you.
All of it lower.
You bet. Lower than the ace, you got a 9.
I'm going to change that card, Bob. Change
Which
that
one you
card.
want?
Number 3.
Number 3. See what the 9 is. 9 is now a 5.
Okay.
You got $400.
I'm going to bet 200 higher than a 5.
200 higher than the 5. It is.
All right.
$600.
I'm going to bet $50 lower than a 7.
$50 lower than the 7. Got it again.
All right.
$650. Come up here, give you another $400.
All right.
You now have $1,050.
Change that card. Number 1.
Okay.
Number 1. Going to get rid of the 6, and the 6 becomes an 8. Ugly.
$50 lower than 8.
$50 lower.
Lower than the 8.
$50 lower than the 8. It is lower.
All right.
$1,100 now.
Okay, I'm going to bid $300 higher than a 6.
300.
300 higher than a 6.
300 higher than a 6. Got it again.
All right.
1,400.
1,400. I'm going to bid $400. $600 lower than a jack.
Makes you nervous, doesn't it?
Yes, Bob.
$600 on 1 card drives you crazy, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
$600 lower than the jack. Yeah.
All right. Woo! Woo! All right.
Now you got $2,000. Only 1 card can beat you. You got to bet at least $1,000.
1,500 higher than a 3.
That makes you nervous too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Close your eyes. I'll let you know what happens. 1,500 higher than the 3. You got it.
Woo! All right.
$3,500. There you go. In addition to the $200 you have $3,700 in cash. And now Susanna's got a joker for you. I want you to look over here because we have 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. If you find it, this is the car you'll win. Gino?
The Toyota Tercel 3-door liftback EZ. Great styling that provides plenty of interior room and convenience. Comes with standard features in California emission. Good luck, Dan.
All right, Dan. Go find
where
that.
it is.
Go find it. Where is it?
Behind number 5, Bob.
Number 5, you think it's
Behind
there,
number
huh?
5, yes.
How come you know it's there?
I don't know.
Just had that feeling. Well, I hope
I
you're
got
right.
that feeling.
Doing well so far. If the word car is behind number 5, you win the car.
All right.
Love to see you do it.
Car.
Looking for a new car for Dan. Behind number 5? No. It was way down here at the end today,
Number
Dan.
1.
It was down behind old number 1. But that's all right.
All
You're
right.
on your way, man. You got $3,500. You're the champ. We're going to play it again. When we come back, we'll meet a new challenger. You got $3,700, really. See you in just a moment.
Wait, why you?
Dan, time to meet a new challenger. And Mert, come in here. Well, hello, pretty lady. How are you? What are you doing like that, Mert?
I was waving at my friends back there.
Oh, I thought you wanted the applause to quiet down.
Oh, no. I was
No.
waving at them.
I was going to say, don't ever let the applause die
Oh,
down.
no. I like that.
Yeah. How are you, Mert?
Fine, thank you. Did you say how old I was or
No,
how?
I didn't say how old you are. I
Oh.
wouldn't ask a lady how old you are. How old are you,
I'm
Mert?
fine, thank you. I'm going to be 80 in about 3 months.
Well, bless your heart. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm Mert Weeks from Fair Oaks, California. I moved from Detroit, Michigan 17 years ago. I was a tour chairman for the senior citizen for 10 years. And I love to play bingo, and I watch Card Sharks every time. My husband kind of gets disgusted with me because I say, higher, higher, lower, and he just shakes his head and walks out. But
Maybe he doesn't know you're watching the game.
But at my house... No, he watches these girls. He says they're the prettiest girls on television.
Well, they are the prettiest
watches
girls
them.
on television.
But at my house at 9:30 every morning, every plug's pulled and everything stops because that's my time to watch Card Sharks.
You're my kind of girl, kid. All right. We're on our way. You win 2 games. You're the champion. Susanna's dealing out the cards and decks you cut. And here's our first question in game number 1. Dan, this is yours. Right. Dan, we surveyed 100 men who have been married at least 25 years. We asked them, when you got married, was it important that your wife be a virgin? How many men who have been married 25 years said it was important that their wife be a virgin?
Well, Bob, 25 years ago, men were looking for the highest in standards in women. And to find
they're not now?
Well, things have changed now, you know. I mean, you can't hardly find a virgin now. But back then, 25 years ago, men wanted their wives to be virgins before they got married.
So how many said it was important?
And that number's going to be I'd say 65.
65 out of 100. Let's see what Mert says about this. Mert?
Well, I think it's 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a little higher than that because men were very particular then. And I think it's a little higher than that. My husband didn't even ask me if I was a virgin, and I didn't tell him.
That's why that sucker just gets mad and leaves the room, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, the number of men married 25 years who said it was important their wife be a virgin is 45. Wasn't higher. No, it was lower. Dan's got the control.
All right.
Didn't even tell him, huh? Dan, look at there.
All right, lower than a queen, Bob.
Lower than a queen. Got it.
Higher than a 7.
Higher than a 7 it is.
All right, lower than a jack.
Going on. Is it lower? Yeah.
Higher than a 4.
Trying to win the game from the lady. Will he do it? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Woo.
You got to watch him, Mert.
What am I applauding him for?
Pardon me?
I said, what is I applauding him for winning?
Yeah, I was going to say, why were you getting so excited he won $100? You have to win the next game, Mert. All right, we're going to get the cards all dealt out, and here we go again. Mert, this is your turn to answer a question, and this involves our 10, 16-year-old girls who are in our studio audience today, and there they are. Beach Boys knew what they were talking about when they talked about California girls. Didn't they? Yeah. Before the show, we asked these 10 girls, do you have your own phone? How many of these 10 girls do have their own phone?
Well, they're such beautiful girls. I'm sure that their parents would love for them to have as much as they could afford what they wanted, and I think there'll be about 6.
6 of them have their own phone. Let's see what Dan says.
Okay, in the times that we're in, I keep speaking about the times, but these are teenage girls here, and when they meet teenage guys, the guys want their phone number. And if they can't give them their own phone, then they call mom, and then mom answers the phone. It kind of makes them look bad. So I think it's going to be a little higher than 6.
A little higher than 6?
Yes.
Actual number of these girls who have their own phone is all 10 of them.
All right.
It was, yeah.
All right. All right. All right.
I want to know something, Kelly. Do you have to pay your own phone bill?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Did you have trouble getting your phone from your parents?
Well, I had been bugging my mom for a phone for the longest time, and one day she got so irritated with me, she just ripped her phone out of the wall, and she broke it. And so now when I talk on it, it beeps in my ear real loud.
Good, good. Thank you, ladies. Nice to have you with us. All right, here we go, Dan.
All right.
Dan's got the control. The card is a jack.
All right, lower than a jack.
Gonna go lower than a jack. It's an 8.
I'm a 3 still.
3's on the 8. He wants to keep Mert away from those cards. That's what he wants to do. Okay, we'll pause for these words, and we'll be right back to find out who's going to win game number 2. Right after this.
The Buzzer Academy of Hosting presents Making a Graceful Exit.
See you tomorrow. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you on Card Sharks. So long.
So long, everyone.
Tally ho.
We bond a fair to do.
Keep it right here on Buzzer.
Time we have for today. That means we'll pick it up tomorrow when we're leaving off right now. You will be back?
Yes.
Will your husband let you come back, Mert?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
That'll be, when will that be?
Well, that'll be tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Myrtle will be back, too. We certainly hope you'll be back also. For Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Gene Wood, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much for watching our show. We couldn't do it without you. We'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants will receive True Value's own Master Mechanic 70-piece socket wrench set for the do-it-yourself mechanic from True Value hardware stores, and depart from ordinary meals with new La Choy chicken sweet and sour and chicken teriyaki dinners. La Choy, a welcome departure. From the Eureka Company, the Quick Up, cordless and lightweight with its own wall-mounted recharging stand, perfect for quick cleanups. For the best popping popcorn, try America's favorite, Orville Redenbacher's, the first and last name in popcorn. Ogilvy Home Perm, the perm with pre-perm conditioner that prepares your hair to take a better perm. Ogilvy Home Perm. Success, the boil and bag rice cooks in 10 minutes. No measuring, no mess, perfect every time. Once you switch to Success, nothing else will do. And a member of our studio audience will receive Mr. Meat Smoker, cooked 6 ways. Smoke, roast, steam, barbecue, shish kebab, and fry. Electric stainless steel model featured here from Mr. Meat Smoker. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.